Hello everybody, I'm Sohnjee. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. I appreciate you checking me out. For those of you that have been here before, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support. I definitely appreciate it. Alrighty, so real quick off the bat, what we do around here, number one, if you haven't subscribed already, please check me out, watch the video, and hopefully you will do so. After subscribing, and for those of you who already have, if you haven't hit that little bell yet, please hit the bell so that you will know when I upload new content. You will receive a notification. Also, second thing we do around here, we comment on the video. You check it out, you see what it's about, and then you give your 2 cents on the topic, whatever it is. The only thing I ask is that we're respectful of everybody, me included, that you voice your opinions, even if you don't agree with me. But of course, as always, we keep things peaceful and on a high vibration around here, everything positive. But that doesn't mean that you can't be a straight shooter. We just ask that you are respectful of everyone around you in the community. And third, if you have some other things that you would like to see done, or of course, I ask you to, let me know what you would like for me to do a video about, but also share the video with others so that you can have comprehensive conversations with those around you. Like, let's get it talking. Let's everybody talk about what's going on out there. And that's it. Okay? And fourth, of course, come back for the next video. Alrighty, so the business is out of the way. What are we talking about today? Well, today it is finally here. I have gotten so many emails and requests from different people saying, what about the cuspers? Do something on the cusp. So it is now your time to shine, Zodiac Cuspers. This video series is for you. So when you are a person that is considered a cusp, what is that? Well, everybody has some inner conflict. That's just what it is that's going on. That's part of being human, the human experience. However, for a cusper, they feel as though they're caught between two zodiac signs, and inner conflict feels like a part of their DNA. Now, the definition of a cusp sign is a birthday that falls on the time when the sun leaves one zodiac sign and enters into another. So, in general, you are on the cusp if you're born about 3 days before or 3 days after the change in a sun sign. And you'll know you're a cusper, or you'll feel like you relate to this because you possess personality traits from both signs, from the sign, your sun sign, your definite sun sign, but also some lingering traits from the neighboring sign. Okay? Now, if you were born on the cusp, all right, you may technically be, you are definitely whatever that sun sign is, it's absolute. If it says that you're a Cancer, so to speak, then you're a Cancer. But for a cusper, they feel more like a Leo, all right? Or, here's another strong example. If you're a lovely, diplomatic Libra, that's the sun sign that you have. However, you got some stinger and some bite in you, then you kind of feel like a Scorpio. Now, typically people that have those, again, 3 days before or 3 days after the sun has entered into the new zodiac sign. So now being born on the cusp can give you a variety of qualities that can be a blend of sunshine and in different ways, a little bit of hell, okay? People sometimes have a hard time figuring you out because you don't exactly fit the mold of what your sunshine should be. Now, learning about both the blessings and the curses of your cusp sign can help you embrace your interesting and sometimes kind of complicated. So, all right? Now, cusps are controversial in the astrological world, all right? Just face it. There are astrologers that won't touch it. They don't believe in it. They say that the astrology is an absolute science. The numbers add up, so there's no such thing as a cusper. However, if you insist that you connect with qualities from your neighboring sign, then it's likely that you are inexplicably a cusper. That's just who you are. You are a heavy blend of both zodiac signs, and if that's how you feel, then that's what you are, and this video is for you. So, how does this whole cusp thing affect? Who are these people? What are they like? Do you have a cusper in your life? Well, I'm going to finally explain some general qualities you might find going on with your cusper. Stay tuned. Let's jump right in. Hello, Scorpio-Sagittarius cusper. It is your time to shine. Now, what happens when the dark and intense Scorpio energy meets the bold and active Sagittarius energy? Well, when those two combine, you have an incredible source of both power and strength. Now, if you were born on the cusp of Sagittarius, Scorpio-Sagittarius, which is November 18th through the 24th, you were said to be born on the cusp of revolution, which makes you passionate, capable, and ready to stand up and fight for your beliefs. Now, you're ruled by both Pluto and Jupiter. So you live to go against the grain. The Pluto energy, which rules Scorpio, is known as the planet of death and rebirth. And that encourages you to right wrongs and embrace your own personal power. While you also have the influence of Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius, and that fuels your optimistic outlook. So unlike other Scorpios, full Scorpios, which are known to sometimes be a little bit pessimistic and brooding, you have the Sagittarian energy, and that will keep you much more optimistic and upbeat. Now, this combination of inspiration and transformation that goes on inside of you is what makes you so revolutionary. Now, being born on this cusp, you are blessed with both the empathy of the water sign, Scorpio, and the excitement of the fire sign, Sagittarius, giving you a wide spectrum of abilities. And typically, people born on the cusp of Scorpio-Sagittarius are self-taught, and you learn by doing. That is typically your best way of going about things. You're action-oriented, which is that Sagittarian energy, and you're strong, which is that influence of Scorpio. Your ability to stick to your guns when you believe in something, alongside your outgoing and charismatic attitude, has you typically turning heads and making moves wherever you go. Now, if you apply all of that you have learned as you go through, because that Scorpio energy constantly has you observing other people, if you take those things and couple that with all that inner natural potential you have, you will be truly progressive and powerful as you go through life, whatever course you choose. But you need to remember, however, to maintain objectivity and not to let your emotions get the best of you. Now, we all know that Scorpio is a water sign. Water signs typically are emotional feeling people. So that doesn't mean that you're crying about everything. That could also mean that you have a temper that can really go off. And so if you have that coupled with the Sagittarian energy of fire, it can be a dangerous combination. So you need to remember to try to avoid knee-jerk decisions, as those triggered hair knee-jerk decisions can be your downfall. When you have decisions to make that involve an emotional aspect, take a step back, breathe, and think it through. Okay? So, moving on. People born on the Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp are especially proactive people and can be a bit wild and rebellious through different stages of your life. However, although you like to shake things up because you get bored with monotony, this energy is sometimes too much for the people around you, all right? And it can sometimes be seen as intimidating and make you appear unapproachable to people that don't know you. So, in fact, you may be prone to being misunderstood where there are people that say, categorize you as standoffish, mean, rude. that's influence of both Scorpio and Sagittarius, because you both will let people have it. You don't typically hold things back. You let it out. And so other people don't know how to take that, and because they never know which version of you they're going to get, the fun, flexible, life of the party you, or the fierce, complex, and intense you with the sharp Scorpio stinger, as I said. And you have that Sagittarian influence, so if you think it, you're gonna say it, and you pretty much don't care what they think about what you got to say. Cause Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp, yeah, you gonna speak your mind. So you have strong values, however, and beliefs, and you aren't afraid to speak up for them and speak your mind. As I said, you're going to say the influence of both of those signs within a Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp is quite intense, and their honesty and candor takes adjusting to if you aren't used to that, or perhaps you are a little bit more sensitive. You definitely have to toughen up when you are in the presence of Scorpio-Sagittarius. Now, you've also been known to ruffle a few feathers in your day, and you can cause power struggles in your personal relationships and have an occasional conflict with those in authority. For a Scorpio-Sagittarius, their motto is you have to make it make sense. And if it doesn't make sense to the Scorpio-Sagittarius, they have no problem bucking against the system that they think is unclear, unsure, unfair, or just unnecessary. All right? So now your combination of vision and determination gives you a competitive edge over others typically. The energy and intensity that you feel fuels your desire to make positive changes, not only for yourself, but for those around you, especially the people that you care about. Now, with the fury of Scorpio and the fire of Sagittarius, your demeanor might seem aggressive or overwhelming, as I said at times, for those people around you who are unfamiliar with your energy. And since you like to stay on the move, you can get impatient with people or others that you feel are in your way or slowing you down. I caution you to be gentle with them because they don't understand how go, let's get to it you are. Your energy is quite unique and it takes some adjusting too. So be patient if you can, or gently move them out of the way. One of the two should work. Now, because Scorpio can be a very suspicious sign, yes, you can. Don't deny it. You are. And Sagittarius prizes truth. Honesty in the Scorpio-Sagittarius is huge. It's very important to you. As a matter of fact, it's one of the most important things that you look for in any of your relationships, whether personal or professional. Honesty, truth talk is where you're at. You like it, it appeals to you, and that is definitely something that you seek. Now, for those of you on this cusp that you really have the Scorpio energy, you feel that really strongly, jealousy can be your Achilles heel. You can kind of suffer from that. And so I caution you to try to rein that in, because you can become possessive and territorial in your relationships. But on the flip side of that, you're also kind, romantic, and loving. So try to show more of those traits, the kindness, the romance, and the loving, and keep the jealousy and the possessiveness to a low. And the relationship should be able to continue on nicely. Now, here's some more advice for you, Scorpio Sagittarius. I know you don't want to hear it. You typically don't think you need it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Because you like to do things on your own and in your own way, you have to remember that other people's feelings have to come into account. You have a tendency to kind of encase yourself and focus on the goal ahead of you and kind of discount those around you when you are on the move, making moves. You have to remember that the people around you, their feelings are a priority too. And your pessimism might get other people down, because typically when they come to you with a problem, you're like, been there, done that. And that attitude may ostracize them because they haven't been there. They haven't done that. So they just kind of need you to understand a little bit and not minimize what they're going through. I mean, here's the thing. Ask yourself, how long would you stick around a person that you didn't think made your feelings important? Not very long, Scorpio Sagittarius. Come on now, be honest with me. So you have to take into account that that's how the other person feels. And so you have to give them an opportunity to voice where they're coming from, how they're feeling about things, and then move forward from there. Hard as it may be, make an effort to put yourself aside once in a while. Forget about your agenda just for a day here and there, and make the people around you important. Show them that the things that they're going through and what they're interested in matters just as much to you, because let's face it, Scorpio Sagittarius, it does. Ask them more questions, listen more attentively, and be more forgiving of those that make mistakes, okay? Don't have one and done attitude. Give people a chance to make it up to you, do better, show you better, and you'll find that the relationships you have in your life will be a lot more fulfilling. All right, so that's it, Scorpio Sagittarius, you big ball of energy. Go on out there and keep making moves. I've taken up enough of your time. Thanks so much for watching. As I said, if you're a Scorpio Sagittarius or you have one in your life, hit the comment section below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe, share this video, and tell a friend. Until next time, I'm Sohnjee. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.